Alright, it's a brownie week at the newsstands. Of course, you know the program is by Standards at Newsstands on Flip TV, your number one newspaper review program. Today's edition of this program, we have a whole lot of stories here on these journals, The Nation and Daily Sun. Let's quickly check out what we have on these two dailies. Why service chiefs won't be sacked now by Presidency? Why service chiefs won't be sacked now by Presidency? Troops foil Boko Haram's attack on Damaturu. MBF rigid security structure. MBF rigid security structure. On to the next one. Candidates rush to beat UTME deadline. 1.9 million registered. Candidates rush to beat UTME deadline. 1.9 million registered. On to the next one. Borofis others unite against Akeredolu. Gang up won't work. That's what Akeredolu is saying. High chiefs to Olubadan. We can remove you. Crisis blamed on Olori. Quickly on Diri 6. Jonathan's Leon's support. Silver begs Buhari. Diri 6. Jonathan's Leon's support. Silver begs Buhari. That's in Bayelsa State. Amotekun, lawmakers to hold simultaneous public hearing bill. On Amotekun, lawmakers to hold simultaneous public hearing bill. Fire raises 16 stores in Lagos market. Wow, this has been coming too much in Lagos State. Fire raises 16 stores in Lagos market. Ibadan, Kano Rail for completion 2023. Federal government orders contractors to fix roads. Moving down to the next newspaper, which is the Daily Sun newspaper. On to the next one. Oshiomhole under fire. The chairman of APC under fire. That's Oshiomhole under fire. Party leaders demand his sack. His threat to democracy, says CNPP. His threat to democracy, says CNPP. Tension, anxiety in Imo as Supreme Court reviews case. Tension, anxiety in Imo as Supreme Court reviews case. Apex Court looks at Iyedia's request. Uzodinma asked justices to dismiss motion. Alright, it's a tragic news here. What is it all about? Victims of accidents involving trucks at Kuba along Abuja Kefi Expressway. Abuja being evacuated yesterday. Bayelsa, Silva calls for calm over Leon's sack. Apologizes to Buhari. Silva calls for sacks over Leon's. Apologizes to Buhari. Castina, Buhari advises against reprisal attack. Buhari advises against reprisal attack. We will work out lasting solutions to insecurity, says Lawan. And the last one, Southeast, Ohaneze 6 compulsory study of Igbo language. Ohaneze 6 compulsory study of Igbo language. All right, these are the stories we have on these two journals. Let's quickly join our reviewers for more reviews. Still by Standards at Newsstands on Flip TV. I'll be right back.
Controversial person in Nigeria political polity now is Adam Oshiomhole, former Edo state governor. He's a controversial figure now, as of now, in Nigeria politics. He's so nasty, so introversy, so controversial in every ramification.
Raphael, I've not even finished speaking, and you've said it all.
Yeah, thank you.
Now that's what we have on the front page of Daily Sun. Some persons have demanded for a sack.
Some persons, you said the party members, Nigerians, even as Rock, as you know, a consulted authority, they don't need Oshiomhole. The man stir up controversy every now and then. 2017 he was there, 2018 he was there. Last year, when he struggled with the chairmanship with Oyegu, it was so controversial. He was talking tough, and he's trying that he's delivering. He's making good delivery to his Oga. Buhari. He thought that even he was speaking for the people, his people, APC. He was not speaking for them last year. As of now, he is not speaking for them. They don't like him. Nobody likes him. I don't like him. Buhari's wife, the statement, what Buhari wife said last year about Adam Oshiomhole.
They said the Buhari wife. They said the Buhari wife.
I'm telling you. Let me tell you.
They said the Buhari wife.
Let me tell you.
Don't say Buhari wife.
I'm coming, sir.
Buhari's wife said something against Oshiomhole last year. He was reporting on the paper that that man, he was talking so tough. He was causing confusion. Buhari should call him to order. APC members, you understand, should call Oshiomhole to order. Adam Oshiomhole has spoiled a lot of things in this country. That was what Aisha was saying last year. So nobody likes him. I'm telling you.
Let me tell you something. What he's doing, president like him. Otherwise, yes, he's doing his beating, his work, his big pay, salary. Do you remember when he was in labor? He tried with Obasanjo. Now, labor now, they can't talk. Do you have any labor anymore? So he's doing his work they send him to do. But let me tell you, instead of his spokesman to be doing that job, he's the one doing it. So he's doing what they are paying him for. So president like it as far as the president win election with that platform. Is that not so? So definitely, president like if you like sharp for yet tomorrow. Is that some of those who do not win election, like Amosu, Rochas, some of those people who is out to want to be sacked. But our Baba will not allow someone to be sacked until finish the tenure. Go and write it down.
Okay. You see one thing. I thank my colleagues.
Okay.
He went back memory lane and told us about labor. After Oshiomhole did what he did in labor, drag minimum wage, as he got that minimum wage, the labor stand again, he trashed labor. Labor come to an end. There's no labor union in Nigeria anymore. Thank God, I thank for that. You see, whenever something want to happen, God said to Moses, I raise Pharaoh up for this purpose, so that I will take my glory. Now, he said, I plant Pharaoh in that throne. God will plant Oshiomhole in a APC, because APC is a fraud party of lie, party of deceit. They take political propaganda jingle and deceive Nigerians and give power to who is inadequate to rule Nigeria. A person who don't have school, primary certificate, who don't have a WAEC result. He telling us he need WAEC. He did WAEC. Well, his own time, when he entered Nigerian army, was the time of Cambridge standard, not WAEC. Standard 6, not WAEC. Now he had WAEC in the days of Adam and Eve. Why did they have anything? Now God allowed Oshiomhole, plant Oshiomhole there to destroy APC. Thank God Oshiomhole is doing his work. As my colleague said, Oshiomhole will do his work after the man rule, after APC will die.
Now, there's a statement I saw here, a story saying that Oshiomhole is a threat to democracy. Now, you said he's doing his work. You guys have said it. Now, you want to say something?
I'm not in support of the fact that my second said Oshiomhole is doing his work well. He don't rob Peter to pay Paul. If he's doing the work well, it means we're not in democracy again. This present dispensation, as far as I'm concerned, is a democratic setup. So we should all imbibe the spirit of democracy. If you love what Oshiomhole is doing, we are not in a democratic society anymore. Do you understand? We are in the society of Onyenaba. That is every man should be on his own. To your tent, oh Israel, that's what it means. So when you are in, let's say, militocracy, tyranny, autocracy, and the rest, you behave like people of, that kind of era. You don't supposed to be in a democratic setup. You start behaving in autocratic, setup. Oshiomhole is too authoritative in his statement by the wordings that are coming out from his mouth. Is not democracy anymore. And let me tell you, Oshiomhole might not be sent by Buhari. How could Buhari love somebody that is so, that is suffering from diarrhea of the mouth? Immediately he opens his mouth, everything will be coming out. I don't think Buhari is in support of that man. Let me tell you, during the time of labor, a labor man, everybody knows that a labor man should be a radical. I was second man at Metropolitan Battery in 1993, 94, 95. I was vice president to Oviawe labor union. She understand. If they know that you are somebody that is so bold, you know, you come out to say the truth, they will pick you. Oshiomhole was bold during his tenure.
Yes.
Everybody loved him.
Yes.
But not up to this level. Now that you've come into democratic setup like that, you should amend some things. You should follow the truth. You should amaze the world. You should carry everybody along. You should do the right thing so that the society will not be after you. My brother, it is not a norm. It shouldn't be a norm for people to say anyhow things, to say something anyhow, to behave anyhow in a democratic society. Oshiomhole, I am not in support of his.
Are we practicing democracy in Nigeria for the 14th instance? Are we practicing democracy in Nigeria?
Let me tell you
We are not practicing democracy in Nigeria. What you are practicing in Nigeria is selection.
sir. That's why I said,
Selection. And them are crazy. Selectocracy. And them are crazy. Them are crazy.
That is what I said. If I employ you, I should do my job, you do it. So far, I'm okay. President is okay. Mind you, there's another strong man in
Because
APC.
they are best of the
Wait.
same feather. The president and the Oshiomhole are best of the same feather.
God bless you.
People who don't have a conscience,
There's another strong
who don't
man
have
again.
character.
There's another strong man again who brought him to do that job in Southwest, which everybody knows.
Tinubu.
And the man is not talking.
Tinubu.
So definitely Oshiomhole is doing his work. I said it again.
Mention his name now, Tinubu.
Now, this brings me back to what is happening presently. You just made a statement now that Tinubu is not
A
talking.
strong man, yes.
Why has Tinubu been keeping mute? You know, for some time now we've not been, hearing.
I'll tell you why. Something bigger is coming, which they promise him. I don't want to rubbish that thing, which 2023 presidency.
I said, no Southern man. Excuse me, no Southern man will get 2023 presidential election. No, both Igbo, both Calabar, both Yoruba, both.
Obasanjo did not get it from the home.
Is that what?
Obasanjo did not get it. He did not even win his own local government that time. But let me tell you, when you get to that time, Nigerians are hungry. By the time they start spreading money, you too will vote for him.
I am the last person to vote. No Southern man will smell that as rock in 2023. The North still have a game to play.
Let that time come. That is why Oshiomhole is doing this. Today, Oshiomhole sack. If Tinubu cannot talk, sack. If Buhari cannot talk, sack. The leaders, some of the leaders cannot talk, sack. The only people who are coming for sack is Ogun State Governor, Rochas, because they don't like him. So what the Oshiomhole is doing, the president like him. Like additional sometimes, even the president sometimes he spoke very wrong word. And how can you say they are revenging, killing? Who's revenging? He said they are that kind of word. So it's wrong. If president is saying that, what do you expect chairman to say? So chairman is doing his own work.
This is why I'm
They are
telling you,
paid.
they are best of the same feather. Who don't have woman hearts?
That's your leader.
Who have animal hearts?
That's the leader.
They don't consider woman being.
That's the
But they
president.
consider themselves. Oshiomhole and the president and the people like him, they are best of the same feather who came to drain Nigeria inside the sea. But God will not allow them to succeed.
Excuse me. If anybody in his right senses is saying that what Oshiomhole is doing is right, let me tell you,
It's completely wrong.
It's wrong. Wait, let me come in. If Oshiomhole is doing the right thing, look at what happened in Kogi State election. It was an invasion. They invaded that state with mercenaries. Mercenaries that came in, on convoys, contingents, armed, sacked the electorates from various units, hijacked ballot box. If anybody is saying that Oshiomhole is doing the right thing, you are in support of what happened in Kogi State. Wait.
That election. INEC saw that fighting, saw that war. Did INEC cancel that election? They still went ahead. Listen, went ahead, declared that Bello as a governor. Did INEC cancel that election? I am telling you, when you are in power, you can do anything you like. Until after 4 years or 8 years, you go.
Now,
Every president have done the same way.
which means the people in power now, they are power intoxicate men. Power intoxicate men, and they don't obey law, and they don't know what is called law. That's
Imo State. Number 4 become number 1.
that's why we are struggling it now.
But so it well. You have to do it well.
If we win it, we use Imo to correct it.
How do you
We will use Imo.
How you correct
We
it?
use Imo to teach
How
Nigeria
will you
lesson.
correct it?
Neither by peace or by force. All I know, who's the game of never be there.
The only way, the only way that we don't make Uzodinma to be there is that for the election, for both of them to be cancelled. Because both of them do not meet the requirement. both of them, both the other guy did not meet up 25%.
Now,
So the election of the council not giving to Edioha. It's not going to be possible.
now, excuse me. Let me come. Let me come in. Is it now that Imo State that they will do the run election or do second election? Why can't you do it before that stupid court to call himself Supreme Court award the election to number 4?
That's why I said someone is doing his work. He be paid for.
Now, gentlemen, Chooks, something is going on here, which you just came in, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Now, this controversy about Oshiomhole, it has been going on and on for a very long time. Last week, I think Oshiomhole mentioned a statement. He said the governor, the incumbent governor, Dazdiri of Bayelsa, will not be sworn in. That's the next day, which at the end of the day, he was sworn in. Now, he failed. I'm sorry to say that. He failed. Now, on this journal today, Oshiomhole under fire by different groups and different persons. And they said it's a threat to democracy, that it should be sacked. Now, some of my colleagues here have said that Oshiomhole is doing his work. Now, do you see it that way?
Well, Oshiomhole said his own opinion, and the court of competent, jurisdiction said their own opinion. Oshiomhole is not the court. You should understand that. And Oshiomhole too, he's talking on his party level. As a party chairman, he will not allow his people to be downplayed. He will not allow the morals to go down. But the ultimate judgment comes from the Supreme Court. And he has no rights and he has no jurisdiction at all. It's not the court. So the court had said, the Supreme Court said, has awarded the election to the person who has won it. And so INEC has done the right thing. So people are saying Oshiomhole to be fired, and so they are saying their own opinion. So it's not left for the party to say Oshiomhole to go.
Authorities of the party.
That is it.
Now, let's quickly move down to another story here, which is the call for the sack of service chiefs, which Presidency is saying that it's not possible for now, despite what is happening and despite the complaints of Nigerians that the service chiefs should be sacked. Presidency is not saying it that way.
Service chief sack is a welcome idea, because you find out that anything that has to do with security, if you are the chief security advisor, like NSA, National Security Advisor, isn't it? Yes. Thank you. You should live up to expectation. If you don't, the next action is sack. So let us analyze it from Brutai's point of view. Brutai was, made chief of general staff, isn't it? 2015. Immediately Buhari came in. Thank you. Analyze Nigerian security apparatus from 2015 till now, which is 5 years. Tell me, how far? Nigerian security so far, apparatus, you understand, from 2015 till now, so far, how far? From 2015 till now, it's getting to 5 years. It will be 5 years. Thank you a lot. There are supposed to be good changes in the security, level system in Nigeria. Do you see how far, how much it has deteriorated on geographical progression on daily basis? So now, the scorecard for, can you score Ihejirika during his term? Major General Azazi during his time, Azazi.
Yes.
Can you score both of them? Ihejirika, Azazi.
And the man who took over from Ihejirika.
Thank you. Oga, can you just score these guys? And let us talk sense. We are not all intoxicated here. We are not making noise. We are trying to educate the public. We are trying to give them information on the current setup, what is happening in the system now. See, let me tell you, the number of people that died from 2015 back to 2007 when Jonathan came in, calculate it. From 2015 to 2020, which is 5 years, calculate the casualties. You understand? So just, arithmetically, just round everything up and come out with what you tell the members of the public. So I scored them bad. Service chief should be sacked from gateman in Aso Rock. Just level it up to the local government gateman. From gateman to the top, that is brutal. Sack the police, sack General Custom, sack immigration. Immigration service, they're not doing their job well. Visa on arrival is inviting. That is another way to invite Fulanis in diaspora everywhere into this country to occupy our land. No security in Nigeria anymore. Even the prison, they are leaking.
Will this stop this mayhem you are facing or experiencing in Nigeria?
Thank you. If you sack the service chiefs, it's going to help a lot. It's going to stop the mayhem.
The presidency has said that it won't stop anything.
Yes. Excuse me. Why shouldn't the presidency say that? The presidency is enjoying from what is happening now because they have given Fulani, the invaders, the vandals, upper hand to occupy our land. The opportunity to occupy our land. The presidency is enjoying the game now. Why shouldn't presidency support what is going on now? They said they should continue the service chief. Fine, good. Because he is benefiting from it. The presidency is beneficiary to what is happening now. So what are you saying?
All right, Lucky.
Yeah, thank you very much. I want to differ on that a little bit. I said it. If I'm a president, I employ a minister, I employ a chief of army staff, I employ a general. And they are giving me something I'm hearing. Do I need to sack them? I don't need to sack them. They are telling president they are doing well. Only one thing they are using to tell president, look, president, are you remember during Jonathan time when they were bombing Abuja? Do you hear anything again? President believe that things are going well. If the Senate president, speaker, Nigerians are telling president to sack the chiefs, he said no. Automatically they have done their work, which I'm telling you, someone cannot be sacked. The same way that the chief of army during the election, it was agreed, please, I want this election, I want to win this election. Then you said it's 50-50. Tell the president to sack chief of staff, the Navy, you are wasting your time. They believe they are doing their work. I don't imagine a president going to Benue, Borno, telling the elders that they are the problem. They are not giving information to the military to work. What do you expect? So president believes things are going fine. That's why I cannot sack them. But let me tell you something. I still refer to Oshiomhole. Oshiomhole is doing the beating. Likewise, the chief of staff are doing their own bidding. So they are telling president, sir, don't worry. Otherwise, if you sack us, you won't last in your government. We are protecting you. So that's why the president is realizing that things are going well. Until one day, maybe something will strike any one of the family. That's why we realize that Nigeria is going out of control.
Excuse me. If Mr. President think these people are doing their work fine by protecting him and leaving the security and life of Nigerian property he swear in that he will protect, Mr. President, the so-called Mr. President, should remember the time of swearing in. He swore he will protect Nigerians, the life of Nigerians and their property. Is his government protecting the life of Nigeria and their properties now? Or do we employ army to protect only the president and his family, or to protect entire Nigeria? This is what I'm asking for. Now, if Mr. President feel that these people are doing their job well, have you, Mr. President, one day gone to Borno State? I'm not talking to Zanzibar Forest. Gone to Borno State, stand like this for 2 hours and view by himself. There was a time, during the time of Jonathan, they were writing about the Nigerian Police College. That is a ground of party that is have turned to rubbish. One day Jonathan was traveling, he landed in Lagos here without any information. He take his 2 legs, walk to Ikeja police station, police college, and go and view that thing. And when Jonathan come out, he say, truly what I'm seeing in paper, what journalists are reporting in paper are true. So what I said is true, now I've seen with my eye. Then he queried them. They sit up. I'm coming in. Now, have Mr. President, so-called Mr. President, Buhari, now have he one day went and viewed by himself, first complaints. Now, those areas, the chief, the service chief are telling him we are improving. Have you got one day to improve there? Now, I'm coming. During the civil war, Nigeria, during the civil war, Ojukwu went to military front. During the civil war, Ojukwu went to battlefield to go and see how Biafra soldiers are performing and giving them morale. Now let Buhari, as an ex-military officer, as he claimed as an ex-military officer, where he's working like a civilian, like a kitchen woman, let him go to those areas and see how things are happening.
War front, battlefield.
Let him go to
Sambisa forest.
When Chibok was kidnapped, they went to Ojota. They went to 7-Up. Nigeria, they're happy. All what is going on, they're happy. We can't just sit there and start talking. During Jonathan time, they went to Ojota. They went everywhere. They condemned the man, condemned everything. Let's change. Buhari is a messiah. He's a messiah. He's a this. If good luck is a bad luck. Bad luck is a good luck. Today, you are sitting there talking. Nobody's protesting. You are saying, let me tell you, they're happy. What is going on? They're happy. You are shouting. If you know that what is going on is not good, go to Ojota. Let's protest. Go lead the way they do for Jonathan. When they kidnap Chibok's girl, let me tell you, the number of killing there is even double. Hunger alone self is even killing. Hunger is more than that. You are quiet. You are talking. You are not talking. So they are happy. Astronaut people are happy. Politicians are happy.
Chooks, a lot have been said by our fellow persons here, our colleagues.
That's right.
What do you have to say?
From what I heard from them, they are comparing two people. They are comparing Jonathan and Buhari. That is not what we are talking about. Those that are being killed are Nigerians. Understand me? I want to hear how people will profile solutions, how we can stop this monster called Boko Haram. Now, the only thing that I've been hearing people is change the service chiefs. Fine. People are clamoring for us to change the service chiefs. You see, terrorism, insurgency, they are of different types. You may learn as Nigerian army now, you may learn how to combat people on ground. You may not know how to combat them air. You may not have been taught how to combat the air terrorism. So I'm suggesting that government, not the sacking of service chiefs, will bring down terrorism or Boko Haram. America went to other countries and asked other allies to help them, and all what happened in Iraq, they had to quell it. So I'm suggesting that federal government should go to the United States and other African nations that have strength to come to see how we can kill, exterminate and also quench this insurgency. That's my own thing. You can remove the service chiefs today. The other ones that are coming there may lack the experience, know-how. Two, Nigeria should be sincere. There's lack of sincere purpose. Three, this religiosity and ethnicity is what is actually affecting a lot of things in this country. Now we're beginning to see those from the northeast as Nigerians, not as people, whether APC and so on, because if this thing happen here in Lagos, all of us will be affected. Now, we should come out, and even that's why I'm saying that government should support this Amoteko thing, Southeast thing, and so on. This will help us to know those we don't know around within us, because with this, they will be scared. And then any foreigner that came into the area there will be known, and so we stop it. It's a gradual thing. The insurgency, terrorism thing is gradually fessing up, gradually. But it may not come the way we expect it. I do not want people to politicize it. We should come out with solutions. Understand me? Whether Jonathan this, whether Buhari did this, they're all very. Jonathan has gone. Buhari will soon go. Another person will come in, and we're still talking. So I don't enjoy this attitude of this politics. Don't politicize the whole thing. People are really suffering.
Yes. You have something to say before we go.
To me personally, I will always say that he has said it all, other people have said it all. But I want to buttress one thing. Is the best solution for a nation is that Mr. President is #1 citizen in a nation, in a country. Depending the kind of decision or the morale or whatever they bring. Okay, if they say, okay, in the army session, Brutala is giving one information. If Mr. President he doesn't want it, the chief will have to act on what Mr. And if he do otherwise, you can remove him. But since the president we have is a pig-headed and a cow-headed president, I will say probably I'm not ashamed of it. It's my own opinion. I will tell you that solving an issue of removing or sagging all these three people is a good thing. But this man has said, if they bring this kind of people, on the other side, they may not know the technical know-how or the technical what involved in it. But I will still tell you, look at the other side. They may even better than those. But mind you, it is not all sheep that are the same. One of them can decide to single out. If Mr. President is giving order to him, he can say, sorry, Mr. President, you appointed me, sorry. I'm doing my job to my own best and understanding. If three of them can move, okay, 300 like this here, they are romancing Mr. President. But there is no difference in one of them. Just like Ejika doing well in Donald Trump's time. Adibi is still in this present government. I tell you that there will be a three out of three sheep. One will be different because he said that I'm different. If you like remove me, I have done my best for as a patriotic Nigerian. But there's no difference in the all of them. If you bring another set of people, and one is want to be different, you will know that Mr. President want to sack one because he's not abiding to Mr. President order. Because Mr. President is one of the problems we are having. Leadership, this kind of president. He's not removing and putting another set of people. So I would rather say that Mr. President should not forget his children and generation will suffer it. No doubt about it. That's all.
You have something to say, sir. All right.
I want to use Nigeria as a case study. And I want to also speak from a prophetic standpoint of view. That there can never be universal peace. The problem the world is having is mainly religious and ethnicity challenges, and it can never be. Though it may be negotiable, but it's not attainable unless Christ comes, because the problem the world is facing is primarily religion, and that gives birth to terrorism. The world government, they cannot attain a peaceful coexisting society. That is my own take on the issue. So I'm Chike Osadebe Dennis. I'm from Delta State.
Thank you so much for your
nice meeting you.
And Mr. Lucky,
Yeah,
thank you so much for your contribution. Also, Okpara, thank you so much for your contribution. Mr. Raphael, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
God bless you. All right, this is where we wrap it up on today's edition of Bystanders at News Times on Flip TV. Make sure you join us next time to get more interesting news in Nigeria. Michael Adekunle still remains my name, of course. The man behind the camera is Festus Oluwabokumi. In the studio, Bamishialau, Festus, Michael, Yisa, and other editors. Keeping it real on Flip TV. Viewers and reviewers, have a good day. Bye.